Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the program. I'm Russ Salvatore, and with me, as usual, is my co-host, Jan Farrington.
Good morning, Russ, and good morning to you, too. Today, on our quest to unveil some of the best restaurant treasures in Western New York, our production team from Key Video travels to Orchard Park and Williamsville.
Everywhere I go, people tell me they watch and enjoy our show. Makes me feel so good.
And I think it's great for Western New York too, Russ, because we're showcasing those independent restaurants, which are wonderful.
Yes, and also there are chefs that work for these beautiful independent small restaurants, and naturally our chefs that work with us, Art, Krista, and Marco. You know, they've done a great job for us, and thank you guys for making us popular and famous, and you made us famous and we'll make you popular.
We'll take credit for that, right? And you know, it's also nice that our chefs will teach people, our viewers, how to make these recipes in their very own home. And I think that's great, because I think a lot of times we like to get together with our families in our home and sit down and have a great meal. You know, a lot of customers that stop in tell me they have tried these chefs' recipes and they said they are delicious. And they're easy too. And I love the home invasions. Those really showcase the quality of life here in Western New York. Family, friends, and bonds like that. And I love those sizzling on the gridiron segments with the bills. There's just so many things to love about this area. I mean, how can you go wrong being here? It's a great, great city. And you know what? I have a sneaking suspicion that our celebrity chefs are pretty fond of this part of the country too.
Hi, Jan. It's so true. We do love this area so much. I am with Pascal from Gatehouse Grill in Williamsville, and it's all about desserts today. A chilled pear and vanilla soup with a goat's cheese croquant. This is a memorable dish.
On today's Home Invasion, I'm with the Levine family. It's all about busy moms and healthy eating. I'm with the noodle maker and the cookie baker. Art's gonna be making tilapia with mango salsa. Krista's gonna make don't forget your breakfast cookies and some wraps for the lunchbox. And I'm gonna be making pasta. Surprised? Coming up a little later.
If you like high-end food at reasonable prices served in a casual, relaxed atmosphere, then you're gonna wanna go to Buffalo's best kept secret, Buffalo's Best Catering and Grill.
You're going to want to try the grilled Atlantic salmon. It is the best.
It's Buffalo's best. Grill and catering. Let's get to it.
I'm in the kitchen with Chef Roger Bell, head chef over at Buffalo's Best Grill and Catering. Roger, we're going to prepare another one of your signature dishes today, I understand. Salmon with a...
it's an artichoke, heirloom tomato, caper sauce.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Want to get started on this? Let's give it a shot. Okay.
First of all, we want to get our... If you don't have access to a grill outside, you these little pans.
You want to get it up to about, what, 62,000 degrees or something?
Oh, you know, 400 is good.
All right.
And we're going to take the salmon, just a little bit of salt and pepper on there.
Now, I understand you use only fresh fish at your place, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Fresh fish is the only way to go.
Once you freeze fish, it gets a little too watery and it doesn't cook right anymore. Yeah. Pan to this on one side, and then we're going to flip it over and we're going to throw it in the oven. Now that we have the salmon in the oven to cook 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to do our pan sauce for it to go on top of the salmon dish. We're going to start off with artichokes.
Okay.
Already quartered. Then we're going to throw heirloom tomatoes, which I got out of the garden.
Now, heirloom tomatoes are different than the regular tomatoes in what way?
They're basically brought down generations of families.
So they're a higher quality, higher end tomato.
Yes. Okay. Once you got a little quick sear on all those, we're going to take a little garlic.
That's a good thing.
Yep. And my herb mix again. There you go.
Well, that's your fresh herb mix from the garden that you grow right in the restaurant.
Now once you caramelize your garlic, shallots, and herbs, we're going to hit with a little white wine to deglaze the pan.
Kind of a dry white wine, something like a Chardonnay or a Pinot?
Yes, I use just a boxed Chardonnay, yeah. And then we're going to malt it and brew with a little butter, which we're just finishing with butter just to create the sauce.
And add a little decadence to the sauce as well.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Now after we cook the salmon for 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to pull it out of the oven. And we're going to saute our rapini.
Now, Roger, I can have this dish, which happens to be one of my favorites. I can have this at the bar if I'm watching the game on a Sunday.
Absolutely. We actually have 6 flat screen TVs and 20 beers on tap to enjoy with your salmon.
Basically, there's no reason to stay home at all.
No, not at all.
Come to your place, have a great meal, watch a game, have a few beers, life is good.
Yes.
I like it. Wow, you were right, Roger. This is Buffalo's best. You're right near the stadium, are you not?
Yes, we are. We are located at 3700 Southwestern Boulevard. Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Diamond Cutters of Western New York, buy direct from the Diamond Cutters, and by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD. Wally the Mechanic, where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Well, Russell's, of course. Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
Let Diamond Cutters of Western New York save you money while providing the very highest quality, beautiful diamonds. From the mines to a ring, a diamond may change hands many times before it reaches your finger. Each middleman adds a little more cost to your diamond. But for the past 30 years, our gemologists have traveled the world to bring rough diamonds back to Buffalo, where we specialize in cutting and polishing on premises, so we virtually eliminate the middleman. Diamond Cutters. We cut diamonds for their beauty. We cut the middleman to save you money.
When you think Orazio's, think choices. From authentic Italian and fresh seafood to spectacular specials. When you think Orazio's, think homemade. From fresh bread and desserts to made-from-scratch pastas. When you think Orazio's, think tradition, with more than 20 years as a Western New York favorite. And when you think Orazio's, think tonight. Orazio's Restaurant. It's not like home. It is home.
I am so proud to be here today with Pascal. We are doing a very interesting dish, a pear and vanilla bean soup finished with a goat's cheese croquant.
So we're going to start out with our pears. For this recipe, we need to peel, core, and dice 3 pears, to which we'll add 1 vanilla bean, a half cup of sugar, and just enough water to cover our pears.
All right, well, here we go. I want to tell you, this pear is sweet, beautiful, and delicious.
Oh, that's great. And that's part of what we do at the Gatehouse Grill. Time and time again, we look for the seasonal products to make sure that everything is fresh and good, and I even use the word nutritious.
Absolutely. It doesn't take much more when you're working with something at its peak. And the sweetness is there. We don't have to add all that sugar.
No,
you know,
not
it's
at
a
all.
low amount.
Not at all. And the beauty of this soup is that if you made just this one thing alone, it would be enough to satisfy. Again, it's something that you can do at home.
I find that your recipes are so imaginative.
It takes a certain sensibility about bringing things together. It's called balance. When you bring a sweet, a salty, a sour, a bitter, and then you look and you think about like acids and bases and alkalides. These are all things that we really taste and feel, and with texture and color. It's food.
Now with the vanilla beans, so I just, Chef, I just split that down.
Right down, and you
know,
use the opposite side of the knife, and you can scrape all those beautiful beans out.
Now, what we're talking about is the goodness of the vanilla bean.
You know, what is most valuable are those oils. I mean, this thing has been
good.
growing and growing to nurture, to give us the best that it can, these beautiful oils, aromas, and scents. And about the pear, what it does for the pear. A pear, you know, is so light and elegant. Covering it up, I found, with like cinnamon and other things like that is not necessarily the best thing for the pear. You want to bring out its own little natural citrus qualities, a little bit of nuttiness. And that was sort of what started all this project for me. Somebody told me that pears didn't have flavor. All right, at this point, you want to add your half cup of sugar. We have our vanilla bean and our pod there, and just enough water to cover the pear.
All right. All right. That looks good?
Yes, very good. Now we bring it to a simmer and let it cook till it's tender. Tender, exactly.
Now, while this is simmering, let's get our sandwiches together, our little croquants. So talk to me about these croquants.
What I have here is a little French bread called a brioche. It's wonderfully buttery, eggy, and a little bit sweet. It may be a little bit hard to find, but if you use like a challah bread, it would work the same way.
Excellent idea. That's what I like. Because I don't know if everyone can make brioche at home.
Exactly.
It's not necessary, so thanks for the substitution.
Not at all.
Thick or thin with the cream cheese?
That's just right.
Okay.
Yes. And then we need 2 of these for our dish.
And what we've done is, when you're making a croquant, we always remove the crust. And as you can see from his brioche, we simply just remove that. I've got my beautiful goat's cheese croquant. I'm going to get that in a nice hot pan. Now I'm just going to take a little of this clarified butter and put that in the pan. Usually I brush my sandwich with a little butter, but this is so much easier.
It is. But what we're looking for overall in this is the quality of crunchiness, which is what croquant means, actually. It's
crunchy.
Crunchy.
Crunchy is croquants, and Pascal is all about textures and layering texture. So we've got the soup, the rich creaminess of the soup, and then crunch. There we go. This is looking good. Oh, look at how beautiful it is.
Look at the color on
I think I did good. How'd I do, Chef?
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Oh, thank you.
You've done this
I'm
before.
so proud. I love working with you. Those are beautiful, and I can't wait till we put all this together.
Beautiful touch.
I think we're going to be coming together.
Yeah, we're almost ready for our soup, and we'll go from there.
We are all set. I've got your pears nice and tender. I'm going to remove the vanilla bean for you. And take it away, Chef.
At this point, we need to puree it. And the thing about pureeing is that people think that it might be a shorter time. I like to give it a good amount of time.
Really?
For safety's sake, we're going to add our hot liquid, add our lid, and I find that it's best to start on a lower.
Oh, okay.
While holding.
I make a lot of margaritas. I agree with you.
There you go.
Okay, I gotcha.
And at this point, I would leave this on for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to make sure it's just absolutely smooth. It's important at this time that we chill the soup thoroughly. I remove the lid and just put it in the fridge. A couple of hours will do.
Pascal, the one thing I love about your dishes is there's always little surprises. So Pascal's going to get started on some of these garnishes that are going to bring this beautiful soup together. So what do we got next?
Well, we have these beautiful, beautiful medjool dates. They're just have a very earthy quality to them, but at the same time, they're ultimately the sweetest. They're nature's candy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. They're nature's candy. Eat more of these dates.
So what I like to do, you have to remove the pit.
Okay, we got that.
And then I give them a little cut.
All right, simple.
Another little cut.
Gotcha.
And they're so moist, you can actually kind of roll them in a little ball.
Oh, this is fun. Oh, I love it. And next,
and then
wait till you see this.
we roll them in little pistachios.
Do I have to wait for the dish? Can I just pop one of these in my mouth right now?
There you
You're
go.
killing me.
And I call them date marbles.
They're delicious. Boy, that is so beautiful. You have proven to me today, Pascal, that food is art. Beautiful job.
Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Gatehouse Grill, 8220 Main Street. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Closed captioning provided by STG. STG, revolutionizing point-of-sale solutions.
I love Aloha. It tells me exactly what's selling.
I love Aloha because it helps us stay competitive.
I love Aloha. It's helped me increase my drink orders by 10%.
I love Aloha because it means fewer mistakes.
I love Aloha because the service is great.
Why do so many restaurant owners in Western New York love Aloha touchscreen register systems? Give us a call and see for yourself.
Welcome to Molinaro's. All our Italian cookies are made from family recipes passed down from generation to generation. Nobody can top our hand-tossed New York-style pizza, right, Dad?
That's right, Maggie. When they want a good pizza, we got them covered.
Try our signature dishes like chicken Molinaro, or enjoy authentic Italian classics. You know what we always say, cuando mangiate con Molinaro, mangiate con familia. When you eat at Molinaro's, you eat with family.
Looking for a new vinyl porch and railings? Look no further. Come on over to the Vinyl Outlet. If you're looking for PVC decking, I have 6 different deck colors to choose from. If you're looking for caps, 4x4s, 5x5s, New Englands, Nantuckets, ball caps, Gothic caps, solar caps, you choose. You want columns? We got columns. For you do-it-yourselfers and contractors, we can custom cut your specs. Come on in to the Vinyl Outlet for all your cash and carry needs.
Come in for a great time at Alton's. Our extensive menu will surely satisfy everyone. Start your day off with farm fresh eggs, a hearty omelet, or a delicious Belgian waffle. Our famous chicken souvlaki is made fresh to order, as well as all of our mouth-watering burgers, sandwiches, and melts. Try our tempting portobello strip steak topped with balsamic mushrooms, caramelized onions, and melted Asiago cheese, or our shrimp fettuccine with a rich lobster cream sauce. No matter what you choose, you can never go wrong. Alton's, all good. Remodeling your kitchen is like putting together a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. You know what you want it to look like when it's finished, but getting there isn't easy. Using the professionals at Artisan Kitchens and Baths can ensure every piece of the puzzle comes together to match your vision and dreams to perfection. Begin with the Artisan Kitchens and Baths design team. Bring your vision to our showroom, from your own imagination, from a magazine, from your neighbor, and we'll assist you from that point forward. Step by step, we help guide you until you have the kitchen of your dreams. Cabinetry, countertops, appliances, even audio and video systems. If you want it, we can accommodate it. Cabinets are more than wooden boxes with doors. Our professionals will explain the differences, discuss your budget, and make recommendations. We carry several brands, from fully customizable to stock, all in a wide variety of woods, stains, and colors. Something to match your style, taste, and budget. Choosing the right countertop is a combination of taste, cooking style, and lifestyle. With materials ranging from quartz, granite, marble, and other natural stones, to wood, stainless steel, and corian, the experts at Artisan can help you choose the best fit for you. Appliances? We are part of Appliance Associates, one of Buffalo's oldest and most respected appliance distribution companies, with over 30 brands at our fingertips. We have the refrigeration, oven, stove, ventilation, even built-in coffee maker to satisfy every taste and budget. We invite you to visit our live interactive showroom on Amherst Street to look around, or make an appointment with one of our designers to guarantee time to discuss your personal project. Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products.
Oh, Russ, Artisan Kitchens and Baths, that's a great place. You go there, you can get so many design ideas for your kitchen or your bath with Julie or Keith. You know, they are
You got Kevin,
amazing.
right?
And Kevin,
Kevin, wonderful. He's the owner, isn't he?
Yes, exactly.
Kevin is the owner. Wonderful guy.
Exactly, and I need a new kitchen, so I've been eyeing up a couple things there.
You know what? I got to get a couple new bathrooms put in the hotel here, and I was thinking of going to see them, and I'm almost 100% positive I'll be there.
That would be your go-to place for sure. Well, it's that time of the show. Today, we pay a visit to the Levine family. It's a classic.
Well, the kitchen was tired. It was old, not everything worked.
I think it was approximately 30 years old. I went to Artisan Kitchens and met up with Julie. She's very upbeat. She guided me.
She was really driven to find the perfect flow, the perfect lighting, and the colors.
She taught me a little bit about balance in the kitchen and how I could keep the kids out of the cooking area and have them go around the island when I'm cooking because it gets very hot.
I started triathlon back in 1983 when it was in its infancy. Ironman's more about the lifestyle than the competition. It's about the training, it's about taking care of your body, staying healthy, eating right. We try at all times to eat as healthy as a family as possible.
I like packing my lunch because when my mom helps me, there's lots of healthy foods.
I have so much pasta each week, and I'm a pasta and noodle kind of guy.
They're pretty good about knowing what's healthy, and they're identifying more and more what the food groups are.
It never hurts to find a new technique or a new recipe or something else that the family might enjoy.
Good to see you. How are you? How you doing?
Today, it's all about cooking healthy at the Levine's.
Bruce is a triathlete, so we wanted to make something very healthy, very light, very quick, so we can spend more time on the bike.
Today I made Don't Forget Your Breakfast cookies, and I also did a really fun chicken and spinach wrap.
I made a marinated tilapia with a fresh mango salsa.
Today we made homemade linguine with the Noodle Master, Ben. Rather than using heavy cream, the mascarpone makes a really nice sauce, and when you add the olive oil and the vegetables to it, I figured, you know, it was a little healthier.
Today I'm here with Jordan, and I was so excited to be cooking with you today. I wanted to share the Don't Forget Breakfast cookie. And in case you don't have time for breakfast if you oversleep, this is the kind of cookie that you can just have in the fridge, pull out, and it's loaded, absolutely loaded with all the vitamins and nutrients that you need. Don't forget your breakfast cookies. Very simple, a little butter, a couple eggs, a little bit of baking soda, and some nice brown sugar. Whipped that fluffy, and I finished it off with whole wheat flour. And then I added the cereal. We make good sized cookies too. Jordan measured the cookies.
It was a fun time cooking with Krista, and I really like cooking with a real chef.
We put them in a 350-degree oven, about 8 to 10 minutes. And boy, are they moist and delicious. They last up to a week in the fridge.
Yummy and good for me.
Oh, you got that right. You got that right. I have a quick idea for you for sandwiches, for lunches. I heard that you love to pack your kids' lunch every day.
I do pack my kids' lunch every day.
We're busy, and wraps can be made the night before for your child's lunch boxes. And another thing good about wraps is they're a good way to utilize leftovers. For fun, instead of using just mayonnaise, we used a French onion dip. Finished it with some baby organic spinach, cherry tomatoes, some grated carrot for some nutrition, and then my chicken. And I rolled it up, make that a night before, and put it in the fridge, and you're fine the next day for their lunch. What a lunch. I love that French onion dip. And keep packing those lunches is all I ask.
Bruce, I understand you're a biathlon, triathlon, marathon kind of guy.
I am.
Do a lot of biking, I guess.
I love it.
Well, I'm going to prepare a dish for you today. I'll show you how fast and easy this thing is. And I guarantee you, and I mark my word on it, that you will win the next marathon.
And if I don't, I can call you.
I have an unlisted number, but you can try.
Right.
How's that? We made a simple marinade with olive oil, lime juice, salt and pepper, fresh parsley, and garlic. We let the flavors permeate in the refrigerator for about an hour or so. And while that was getting happy in the fridge, we made the mango salsa. Just took 3 fresh mangoes. We added some red bell peppers, fresh parsley in it, and cilantro, a little salt and pepper, some fresh lime juice, some fresh lemon juice, red onions. We put some jalapeno in there for a little heat. These are some really fresh, bright flavors and some nice contrast. So it's going to really enhance the flavor of our fresh fish. Baked the fish and pan fried for about 3 minutes on each side, plated it up, added the mango sauce on the top, and served it to the table. I can taste all the flavors, can't you?
Delicious.
Excellent. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to get my sneakers. I'm going to go running with you.
I'd love that.
I don't know if I can keep up with you, but I'll give it a shot.
It would be a lot of fun.
Excellent.
So Ben, the first time I met you, you told me you wanted to teach me about making pasta.
Yeah.
So let me show you a little trick that I know, and then you can tell me how to finish it off. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right, let's get started. We made a basic pasta dough, which was just 2 cups of flour, 2 eggs, a little bit of salt, and some water. So now as you're kneading it, we're gonna grab the rolling pin and roll it out so we get it nice and flat.
You don't have to. I have a noodle and linguine maker right here.
So I guess you are a noodle and pasta kind of guy. You learn
Yes, I
something
am.
new every day. And we put it through Ben's KitchenAid, made it flat and cut some linguine out of it. And then we took a zucchini and grated it real thin, cooked it in olive oil with onions and garlic, added some mascarpone cheese, a little water, some grated lemon, and tossed it with the pasta. It was really a nice light dish and a compliment of the fish that Art made today. It was really amazing. What do you think? Nice job.
Thanks.
It looks like the student has become the teacher.
The meal was delicious. It was a lot of fun.
I really enjoyed the pasta and the fish was great. I cook a lot of fish.
I had a very fun time.
It was wonderful watching the kids get involved. Our kitchen seems to be a center of activity in our family. It's just wonderful when it's used like this and everybody's a participant.
My daughter's 16 now, and I passed the cookbook that I'd given to my daughter over to Jordan.
Her daughter got that book when she was little, and now she passed it on to me. That was special to me.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all. And by Volkswagen of Orchard Park, the only dealer that's all Volkswagen all the time. Charlie the Barber, where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Well, Russell's, of course.
Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
Savvy businesses know the best way to bring customers to the table and add dollars to your bottom line is with a clear and consistent marketing message. Learn how to put the power of television to work for you on Wednesday, April 3rd at Russell's Steak Shops and More. We'll demonstrate how a well-crafted television campaign can work for you. You'll also learn insider tips on choosing the top channels at the lowest cost. Take your business to the next level. Call Key Video at 884-5391 to reserve your spot today.
This is Tom Payne to tell you about my new seasonal specials. Try my new upside-down chicken pot pie made from fresh pulled chicken meat and served over a homemade buttermilk biscuit. Or try crispy panko garlic, tilapia, and shrimp. Come home and try Angus meatloaf with lobster mashed potatoes. And my favorite, short rib shepherd's pie. We braise beef short ribs and then top them with gravy, vegetables, mashed potatoes, and cheddar cheese. Wow! All for a limited time at the Grapevine, 2545 Niagara Falls Boulevard, Amherst.
We are almost out of time, but before we go, we'd like to thank our corporate partners.
Volkswagen of Orchard Park, Diamond Cutters of Western New York, the Vinyl Outlet,
Systems Technology Group, Buffalo Hotel Supply, and Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
And as we've been saying over week, please support your local restaurants. They're the finest restaurants in the country. Don't you think so, Jan?
I do agree, Russ. It's really the way to go. And from the production staff, our celebrity chefs, and everyone here at Come Dine With Me, Western New York, thanks for watching. I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. Time to stick a fork in it, Jan, because we are done.
We'll see you next Sunday, everyone.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.